Hi, Chef Robert from the Willow Room. Today we're going to make a creme brulee. It's a real elegant dessert, but it's very easy to make. The way we're going to start this is with a vanilla bean. They're relatively expensive. About, you get 2 of them like this container. It's $5. But if you want vanilla flavor, this is the way to go. Your other option is vanilla extract. Once again, this is a little pricey. I think this was $6. You'd find this, I got this at McGinnis Sisters. They carry more specialty stuff. I'd stay away from imitation vanilla. Imitation vanilla is made from wood byproducts, which is just nasty if you think about it. So there's 3 types of vanilla beans. There's a Mexican, a Madagascar, and a Tahitian. This happens to be a Madagascar. What this is the comes from the blossom of an orchid. And the orchid blossom only opens up for about 4 to 6 hours once a year. Alright, what we're going to do with this, we're going to take a sharp knife and split this. That's split open. Now what we want to do is scrape this like so. What we're doing is removing the seeds out of this. They're so tiny, they're just like specks. So we're going to take a quart of heavy cream, put it in our saucepan. We're going to add our vanilla seeds that we scraped out of the vanilla bean. I want to do it to both sides of the bean. It's pretty amazing how much flavor just that little bit's going to add to this. And you can throw the pod in there also, but make sure you take it out. Okay, gonna run over here and put this on the stove, and we'll start the next step. Okay, our cream's heating up. We want to take it to just below boiling. In the meantime, what we're gonna do is find a scale. Okay, we have our scale. What I have is sugar. We need 8 ounces of sugar. So I'm going to weigh this out. Got the 8 ounces. If you don't have a scale, you can use a measuring cup. Generally, when you're measuring with volume, I'd maybe add probably an ounce more. So if it says 8 ounces is a cup, I take it a little over. So we're going to put that in our bowl. Then we're going to get our egg yolks. The way I do it is I just crack the egg, just let the whites run through my fingers. Throw that into sugar. Recipe calls for 6 egg yolks. That's 6 if it's a large or extra large eggs. These happen to be medium size, so I'm going to throw an extra 2 yolks in the sugar. Okay, we have our egg yolks in the sugar. What we're going to do next is whip this together. You want to keep whipping this until you can see it's turned a light pale color. Whip it for about a minute or so. That's good because we're going to add the cream to this and it's going to dissolve the sugar. see it's turned a light pale color. And our next step is to put the cream in. Okay, I have the cream. It was almost to a boiling point. I'm going to remove the pod we put in it. As you can see, all those little specks, that's the vanilla bean seeds. Now we're going to incorporate the hot cream into the egg yolk. When you're whisking something into a bowl, it's kind of hard to keep it stable. So what I like to do is take 2 wet towels, build a little base like that, set your bowl on it, and it's easier, it doesn't move around as much. This is a very important step here. You want to add this real slow at first. That's called tempering. We're going to temper this egg mixture. If you would add it too fast, it would actually cook the eggs, and you'd have something resembling scrambled eggs with sugar. We're slowly increasing the temperature in this egg as we add this cream. Once you get the hot cream in there, you can start adding it a little faster. Some of the vanilla seed will settle down in the sides of the pan. You want to try to get all that in there. See this frothy stuff on top? You maybe want to let this sit for about 20 minutes so some of those air bubbles go off. We're going to get to the step where we caramelize some sugar on it. This is, you can buy these tops at the hardware store, put them on a propane tank. This happens to be butane. But if you do have one of these, this is a trick that I learned in France. Take the flame and you just lightly run it over these bubbles. And that knocks a lot of them out, like that. You don't want to do that too much because you gotta start cooking. So we have our mixture. Our next step is fill these little ramekins I have here. You can use a soup cup at home or anything, any kind of vessel you'd like actually, but these are 4 ounce. What I've done, I've poured some boiling hot water into the pan halfway up this ramekin. I have another pitcher here, it makes it easier. I'm just gonna pour our egg mixture in there, and we're just gonna fill these up. This is gonna go into a 300-degree preheated oven, and it should take about between 35 and 45 minutes. Everyone's oven's different, so what you want to have is when you check it, this will start firming up, but if you just jiggle it a little bit, you know, the center should just jiggle a small bit. Okay, so I'm going to stick these in the oven. Here we have a finished product. I pulled them out of the oven, let it sit in the refrigerator for about 6 hours, and it's nice and firm, it's cool. So our next step is to take sugar, cover the top of it. You can use brown sugar if you like, and I'm just going to pour off the excess so we have it coated. Take my torch. We're going to just run the torch over the top of this, and that sugar will caramelize. That's all it takes. And once the sugar cools back down, it's going to form a nice crunchy top to it. So what I like to do is, you can use your imagination. What we do is serve a little dollop of whipped cream and some berries on here. I like to use blueberries on these, but I don't have any right now, so. That's it, creme brulee. I want to show you the inside of this one, so you know what you're looking for. See, it's like a pudding. It's real smooth and creamy. If you overcook this, what'll happen? It'll curdle. So make sure you don't cook it too long. Okay, till next time. Eat well.